Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quickly complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. On the run, it's Petty. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But
oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 35. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. He'll keep it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try to pop the draw.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught In the backfield, it's Penny. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Sampson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sets up the screen. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to the lone back. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Donald. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Tries to get it on the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He's open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll take it himself. The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Pride. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pride. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. To the air on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Pride. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got his man on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Handoff to the single running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sampson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Donald. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the 2nd half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the 2nd half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game punctuating this season.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Pride. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Rushes on him. He lofts one down the sideline. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll give it to the back. At the 45 on his way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Looking for space. It's Sampson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And wings it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Donald. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his big tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Red pass, it's complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll run for it on third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now on first down from the 28. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number one. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the pummeling has started.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arkansas, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the ground with the back. Find some fresh air. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Got a little space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. On the run, it's Penny. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's the handoff. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. They'll try to power it in. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little... Touchdown, TCU! And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Donald. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Trying to do it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Penny. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I can...
Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. They march 79 yards on the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
And with that, the season comes to a close for